Hello guys! Welcome to another language arts class. For this time, we're going to need your global stage language book on the page 98. Okay, we're going to read this text right here that its title is Found Amazon Facts. But first of all, I need you to identify all the pronouns. Do you remember what are the pronouns? Are you, he, she, they, we? Are you, he, she, they, we? Are you, he, she, they, we? Okay guys, I need you to read or just make a quick view and circle all the pronouns that you find, okay? How many did you find? Because I found 4 and I circled them in yellow. What color did you use? Do you remember what is a noun? In class, I told you a noun is something that you can name. If it has a name, well, it is a noun. For example, we can have animals, we can have places, we can have objects, we can have people, and all of them, as I told you, if they have a name, it's a noun, okay? But here, we're going to focus on 3 kinds of nouns. We're going to find people, animals, and places. And I need you to use one color for each category. For example, for places, you're going to use one color and you will underline all the places with the same color. You will use a different color and you will find all the animals. And finally, you will use another color and you will underline all the people. All right? Did you find all the answers correct? I hope you did. Well, guys, let's recap and go back to our pronouns. I, you, he, she, they, we. When do we use pronouns? Well, we have to use a pronoun if we don't want to say the real name of the noun or what we're talking about. For example, if you want to say Miss Erika, blah, 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 blah. Well, and you don't want to say Miss Erika, you can refer to me as she. If I don't want to say my students, well, I'm going to say they, all right? If we're going to speak about the book, but we don't want to say the book, we're going to say it, and we will know we will be speaking about the book, okay? Sometimes we use them to do not sound repetitive, okay? In this case, we have a chart on page 98. And we have 2 columns. And the first one says pronoun, and we have another one with the noun. We need to identify the first one, that is it, and we can find it here that is already circled. Well, let's read together. And it says, the Amazon River is in South America and runs through Ecuador, Venezuela, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, and Peru. It is the second longest river in the world, at about 6,400 kilometers long. Well, guys, in this case, it refers to what? We wrote it instead of the Amazon River, okay? So the it is instead of the Amazon River, so we won't be that repetitive, all right? Do the same and try to locate where is it, they, and he, and write what do they refer to. You have to find the noun for those adjectives, okay? Do it, and I'm going to display on the screen the answer so you can check yourself. Have you ever heard about Niagara Falls? These are one of the largest falls in the world. They share countries. The Niagara Falls are shared by the United States and Canada. Well, today we're going to learn a little bit more about the Niagara Falls. As you can see, in Activity C, we have a box with some phrases. And also, we have some WH words. Who, what, where, why, when, how, and how long. Remember the WH questions? Well, we need to check on each fact because those are the answers for those WH questions. So we just need to find out how can we answer that. For example, if I say where, what does the answer have to contain? A place, right? If I say when, well, they will have to be answered with a date or with a time, right? So in this case, the first one is already done. And we have the question, what? And we have one of the largest waterfalls in the world. If we complete this correctly, we will be able to do our following activity, that is going to be write a file about the Niagara Falls. Alright? So please pay attention. I'm going to display the answers and let's check after this. Did you get all your answers correct? I hope you did, but if you didn't, don't worry, but please correct them. You can rewind the video and pause it so you can copy the answers correct. And it is important because out of those questions, you will have to write your own fact file. What is a fact file? Well, we already read a fact file about the Amazon River. Now it's our turn to write a fact file about the Niagara Falls. Alright? So, well, we can follow this example, and as we already read, it started like this. The Amazon River is in South America and runs through blah blah blah. Alright? How can we start our fact file here? Well, we can say the Amazon River is between Canada and the USA and is one of the largest waterfalls in the world. Okay? You can complete it and you can adapt it however you want. Do it in your notebook and send me your evidences. I also will upload a link for checking your book. Okay? And finally, as you can see, we already finished our Unit 7. So tell me, how well did you do it? Okay? See you guys!